First up, we have Pork Pie Percussion, and this drum stool I purchased back in 2008 and have done heavy touring with it for many, many years and sat on it for many, many years in the studio, including other musicians and artists playing acoustic guitar or recording bass, etc. This thing has been an absolute workhorse. It's high quality, and this thing is still just as solid as the day I purchased it. Maybe it's lost a little bit of the spring in the top, but overall, this thing has been a beast, and many a drummer has sat on this stool to perform live on tour successfully. I would give Pork Pie a very high score. Now, all about the Tama First Chair. I cannot recommend you to ever buy this stool, especially if you're spending this sort of money, because I would expect better from Tama. And basically, I've had it for about 18 months now, and after I got to the 12 months point, basically things started failing on this, including the metal hardware. I had threading going on, and basically once the threading started on the screws, they just ceased to fit into the top anymore, and they would just fall out. And it had happened with one, and then it happened with a second one, and basically it makes the stool very wobbly and uncomfortable. I did contact Billy Hides for a replacement, and they basically just said, oh, well, too bad, you're just out of your warranty period. So I cannot recommend this stool. The quality of metal that is used is not comparable to what was used on the Pork Pie or the Rock and Sock. There are other stools that I haven't tried, like the Evans Attack series. I can't comment on that. I will say, though, the padding on this started becoming a bit uneven after using it a fair bit for the past year, and then it just started sort of going downhill. So cannot recommend the Tama chair. Now on to Rock and Sock. Probably the most expensive seat, but this one is by far, you get what you pay for, and it's fucking great. It feels super comfortable. It's super sturdy. I can tell already that the hardware and the metal that is used for the construction on this is already much better than the Tama, and I would say it's probably more in alignment with the Pork Pie, which you can't get in Australia easily at the moment. So this would actually be my best recommendation if you're a drummer and looking to tour and play lots of gigs and basically just want to buy a stool and not have to worry about it for the next 15 years. This is your guy.